prevail. Never give up, and I'll sacrifice. I won't let you go unless you bless my life. I'll wrestle with you, Lord, until the breaking of the day. I need to be the blessing, the total transformation. Let me have a new identity. Change my name, Lord.
Sacrifice hits a nerve.
Abraham, in this faith I'll overcome. I'll wrestle with God in faith, like Jacob did. As a prince he prevailed. I'll never give up, and I'll sacrifice. I won't let you go unless you bless my life. I'll wrestle with God in faith, like Jacob did. As a prince he prevailed. I'll never give up, and I'll sacrifice. I won't let you go unless you bless my
My Lord, it's been a long time. I want to change. I want to be free from my past, all the mistakes that I have made. I know that I don't deserve your compassion, but it's my intention that you see. In suffering I have come to you. Send me, and may your will be fulfilled in me. I want to see your blessing to be complete in my life. I know no other way out. My life I surrender on your altar. I want to be all that you, my Lord, want for me, and to be wherever you send me, and may your will be fulfilled in me. I want to see your blessing to be complete in my life.
valley I will find. My family and all I have, I've made to cross over the brook. I have emptied out myself, for I want to know you, God. I'll wrestle with you, Lord, until the breaking of the day. I need to be the blessing, a total transformation. Let me have a new identity. Change my name, oh Lord. I'm a child of Abraham. In this faith I'll overcome. I'll wrestle with God in faith, like Jacob did. As a prince he prevailed. I'll never give up, and I'll sacrifice. I won't let you go unless you bless my life. I'll wrestle with God in faith, like Jacob did. As a prince he prevailed. I'll never give up, and I'll sacrifice. I won't let you go unless you bless my life. I'll wrestle with you, Lord, until the breaking of the day. I need to be the blessing, the total transformation. Let me have a new identity. Change my name, oh Lord. I'm a child of Abraham. In this faith I'll overcome. I'll wrestle with God in faith, like Jacob did. As a prince he prevailed. I'll never give up, and I'll sacrifice. I won't let you go unless you bless my life. I'll wrestle with God in faith, like Jacob did. As a prince he prevailed. I'll never give up, and I'll sacrifice. I won't let you go unless you bless my
My Lord, it's been a long time. I want to change. I want to be free from my past, all the mistakes that I have made. I know that I don't deserve your compassion, but it's my intention that you see. In suffering I have come to you.
in every home, down every street, fights, crimes, murders, and accidents all take place at noonday. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that pursues in darkness, nor of the destruction that strikes at noonday. Prepare a glass of water and join us now for the noonday prayer.
Trinidad and Tobago, the Spirit of God is with you. You are watching now live from our Cathedral of Faith, the noonday prayer. And please, I would like you to be connected with us. Don't change your channel. Don't watch any other video. Those of you that you are watching us on YouTube, I'm going to be praying for you right now in a short while. I'm going to be also praying on behalf of those who are connected and they are sending their prayer requests here on YouTube. I have Miss Gita, I have Miss Marva, Miss Christiane, I have Jennifer Rankins, Agnes Paul, Kaylan Trumpet, I have Glenda Thomas, Marilyn Griffith, Jennifer Gonzalez. I have a lot of people that they are sending their requests. They are connected here on YouTube. I'm going to play right now a very powerful testimony for you to see the power of God. Please pay attention. Whatever you're doing, you're going to pay all your undivided attention in this testimony that you're going to see right now.
My suffering started around the age of 4. I was sexually abused by a family member from the age of 4 until 16 years old. So that's 12 years of sexual abuse. I got into just around the wrong crowd, was getting in trouble. Toward the end, I ended up in a human trafficking ring because the human trafficking, basically, it was under the guise of a modeling agency. And I started modeling around the age of 12. And my boyfriend said that there was like this casting call. And I remember that he dropped me off in front of this yellow building. I did the audition. It looked very legit from the front and everything like that. But after I got through the threshold of the door, it was like night and day. You know, there was this guy with a gun and security and a whole bunch of girls, and we were in there. But when it was my turn, basically, they put me in a car, and I thought we were going to like a modeling gig, and I ended up in like a Super 8 motel, and the guy has his gun on his lap, and basically, so that's how that started. And I tried to leave twice. They ended up threatening to hurt my family. They had pictures of my mom's restaurant. I didn't really believe in God at all because of everything that I had been through. I had hardened my heart, and just that wasn't the faith of my family. Like, we didn't grow up going to church or anything like that. I ended up homeless because when I was finally able to get out of that situation, I was strongly addicted to drugs, and I'm talking about like cocaine. My lowest point was crack, pills, weed, just really anything I could get my hands on. I went to this other church prior to the Universal Church. And even though I got saved, I got cleaned up from drugs, and I ended up joining the military. I had more stability, but my life still wasn't moving forward. I kept getting like sick, like MRSA and viral meningitis and, 3 concussions and 2 strokes and 1 bout with cancer in my lungs. And it was just like one thing after the other, it was like something with my health. And so fast forward until October, when I reached a low point. I got hit by a car and I shattered most of my spinal cord. And I was in excruciating pain, single mom with 3 children, not able to work like a traditional regular job, in excruciating pain. I didn't want to live anymore. I remember somebody left a flyer for an event and, inviting me to the Universal Church. So I started coming to church, and in the beginning I was manifesting like every day. I didn't even know what that meant. I didn't know anything about deliverance, the Holy Spirit. Like, I didn't realize that it was a process. Little by little, I started seeing, changes. But the one thing that didn't change was that emptiness inside. I still, things started to stabilize. I finally got fully, delivered and stuff like that. But I felt like there was this, I don't know, just this emptiness in my heart, like that assurance, that peace. And so they started talking about the campaign of Israel. And so they're like, what is it, the things that, you really want to change in your life? And so I remember initially I put 3 things down. I put the Holy Spirit, I put for my health. You know, I wanted God to heal my body because I was tired of being sick. You know, it's been, 12 years of craziness as far as health-wise. And then the third thing was I wanted the Lord to bless me with a home of my own. And so I prayed, and God asked me to give everything up. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Like, I was in the process of trying to buy a house myself. And again, single mom, I don't work a traditional job. And so it was taking me a while to kind of save up this money. But it seemed like I couldn't hold on to money. It was like sand going through my hands. And so when he asked me to clear everything out, it was going to be like a big leap of faith. Like it's either all or nothing. So I remember I took out the little bit that I had in my savings and in my children's savings. And I even had some like money in envelopes, just, like mattress fund kind of thing. I put it all on the altar. I think it was like a little under $2,000 that I have given you my all. And this is all that I have to give, even though it's not like much. It is my all. And so I left it, and I remember that the very next day I received the Holy Spirit when we were doing the prayer in the morning. I never feel like I'm alone anymore. Like all of those, that empty feeling, like I don't have that anymore. God provided for me every step of the way. I got into that house virtually like almost no money down. I still don't know. I ended up with a 5-bedroom house, like in-ground pool, 2 jacuzzis, a massive yard with mango trees and coconuts, all this stuff. Like, it's like my dream home, down to like the chandeliers, like everything that I never thought I could afford. And even when I thought I was gonna, I was planning to buy a house, I thought that the best I could do was maybe like a 2-bedroom condo or something like that. He gave me my dream home, and he honored everything as well. And then as far as my healing, I also did the spiritual treatment water in combination, with the Campaign of Israel. And I went back to it and got the results. The cancer's gone. Little things like that. Even with my car accident, like, I know that God's hand has been guiding the surgeons when I have like these procedures, that it's been a process, but I see him, and he's still answering this prayer. So if you're hesitant and you're watching this, you have nothing left to lose, especially if you came in broken and depressed. I know for me, I felt like I had nothing left to lose because I've tried it my way, and then I tried it the world's way. I tried to find happiness in material things through success, through working. I saw a therapist. I was on mental health medication. Like, I tried every approach possible. And so at this point, I felt like I really had nothing left to lose. Just test God. Don't take my word for it. Don't take anybody's word for it. Just do it. Do it for yourself. Test God yourself.
Bye.
So in other words, she provided for her family. Pastor, how can she provide for her family if what she had, she took and she placed on the altar? She said that the sacrifice she made was a little over or almost 2,000 US, which here in TT is more or less 14,000. So how could she provide for her family when she took what she had and she placed on the altar? I'm going to read with you now a Bible verse there in the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5 from verse 8. It says here like this: "But if anyone does not care for their own, and especially for those of their own house, they have denied their faith, and they are worse than an unbeliever." Many of you say that you believe in the Bible. You believe in the words of God. But here you can see that God himself is saying, "But if anyone do not care for their own, and especially for those of their own house, they have denied the faith and are worse than an unbeliever." So what she did, she exercised her faith. She took all that she had and she went towards the altar. She made her sacrifice. Imagine how hard, how difficult it was for her. She was a single parent. She had been through a lot of health problems. A lot of obstacles came her way. She had been, in the hospital many times, and she was a single parent. The only one in that house that was providing or trying to provide at that time was her. She was all alone, but she made her sacrifice. When she came to the church, she received her deliverance. She became free. Then she heard about the campaign of Israel. Friend, maybe you are watching me right now and it's your first time that you are hearing about the campaign of Israel. Or it's the first time that you are watching our program. There is a solution towards your problem. There is a solution that is called the altar of God. In this campaign of Israel, we're going to be sending the pictures of your family members to the fort of Jabbok, and you're going to be climbing the altar on their behalf. You're going to get a picture of your family member, and you're going to place inside of your envelope together with your sacrifice. Maybe where you are unable to come towards the church because it is closed. You know, you cannot come out. Send us a picture. On the TV screen, you can see the numbers of the helpline that you can call. You can contact us. You can send us the pictures of your family members. Because in this month of to be there in the Holy Land, and they're going to be praying behalf. My friend, this sacrifice on behalf of you that you say, Pastor, I want my identity to change more.